this is a public service announcement story of sorts for those buying food stuff directly from overseas.
Right. So again, this is a 해외 직구 story about food. It has cautioned consumers against unknowingly buying food products with illegal substances.
Unknowingly?
Unknowingly, or substances that are illegal in South Korea at least. So the ministry ran tests over 50 products that are sold in countries where marijuana is legal and found traces of substances from marijuana or other harmful substances in 42 of these 50 products.
Okay.
And here's the thing, because there are things called edibles that look like candy.
Gummy bears.
Gummies, cookies, other snacks, beverages, even spices. And we're talking about substances like THC or CBC, which are from marijuana, even traces of morphine or cocaine and some other products. So the Food and Drug Safety Administration has requested that Korea Communication Standards Commission, so they're in charge of websites, block access to the sites that sell these products.
Okay.
Also, they've notified the customs authorities to hold off on these packages coming in from overseas from the customs level. But here's the thing, though. Because an average South Korean would not know what THC or CBC would be.
Yes.
But even unknowingly buying these products and bringing them into the country can result in criminal prosecution for violation of the Drug Management Act. By the way, there are sites where you can check whether the product you're looking to buy has these violations. Go through the official Food Safety Korea, all one word, foodsafetykorea.go.kr, or just look up 해외 직구 식품 올바로 site, and you can put in the product code or the product name, and it'll give you if you can bring them in or not.
Ooh, that's a great tip. Thanks for letting us know. So don't do it unwittingly or knowingly, please.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there was a case earlier this week where a food delivery driver, so apparently, I guess he delivered the food and then allegedly afterwards, took the food? Is that how it goes? And then this has really raised questions about the practice of leaving food or parcels, right outside your door.
Because there's this unwritten social contract that the area outside your door is a safe zone, which
it's my domain.
is my domain, and
Yes.
you're not going to touch it. But I don't know, I guess not. So this actually happened in Busan. It's, if it would be minor theft, but they're
Yes.
still investigating this food delivery theft. So the victim ordered some drinks to their home in Suyeonggu district, got an alert because you get this alert on your delivery app. The order has been completed. It's
Yes.
there. When they opened the door, nothing. Empty space.
Oh.
So the apartment CCTV shows the delivery rider dropped off the drinks, took a picture, and sent it to the app or the customer, which also customary to do that.
Yes.
And then picked it right back up and walked off with it. Yeah.
So it wasn't a mistake.
No. Well, the app told the driver because the app or the officials, they inquired with the driver, and apparently the driver thought he mistakenly delivered the drinks to the wrong apartment. But then the customer said the time doesn't track because he or she received the notification that the food or drinks have been delivered at 13 minutes past midnight. And because they didn't see anything, they wound up canceling the order at 1:24. So they're like, well, was the driver trying to figure the situation out for a full hour and then some? Yeah.
So suspicious, very suspicious. And the thing is that it is so common in Korea to just leave things in front of your door. I mean, we trust each other.
Bigger picture. So we're not
Yes.
just talking about drinks, we're talking about parcels as well. I mean, personal story, I got my laptop computer delivered to my door, and it did sit in front of my home for several hours. Yeah, but maybe don't do that.
Okay.
Because theft does happen as number of parcel deliveries are going up exponentially. So we're talking about 6 billion parcels and packages getting delivered each year. And according to the Korea Consumer Agency, last year, a little over 1,200 reports came in regarding damaged or stolen cargo. But of course, these are ones that are reported. But still, the reports of damaged cargo or stolen cargo went up by 33% compared to just 2 years ago. So experts say that many of these cases, they target older apartments that may not have CCTVs in the hallway, or apartments where the boxes are delivered to the security office.
Right.
And you might be wondering, why would they target the security office?
Right.
Because let's talk about the legalese of who is responsible if the package gets stolen. So if the goods were delivered normally, by normally I mean there's photo proof that the delivery driver left the package on your front door.
Sure.
And customers usually choose that option. It is actually hard to hold anyone accountable except for the person who took it, of course. Because even having the apartment security office hold onto the package,
Yes.
it actually doesn't make the security guards responsible. Also, it shouldn't. It's not in their
shouldn't.
job description.
Right.
Here's the thing. They're not legally obligated to manage those parcels. They will offer you a place like a roof so it won't get wet. So if someone took your package, say while the guard was away on duty, or maybe just said, oh, I'm from apartment 102 and just signs it away because they might not remember every single person's face.
Sure.
The guards are not responsible. So experts say that in this era, the best way to protect yourself is to make sure that if these are very, very expensive items, luxury goods or appliances, you choose to meet in person to get it delivered. But then
Yes.
you might not be home.
That's true.
I mean, realistically, or install CCTVs. I mean, then we can have a whole discussion about privacy. But yeah, so that's why this is a very ongoing waggling issue.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
indeed. We're a nation of just deliveries, right? Well, let's talk about this. People taking selfies or selfie in inappropriate places, like in the middle of a crowded street, can be annoying, but sometimes these selfies can actually be fatal.
Right. So selfies can be fatal, or people more accurately put themselves in dangerous situations just for that photo. And this has become such a phenomenon that there are studies.
Oh, really?
Right. And we have, of course, reported on several issues of people mostly falling to their death trying to take a selfie.
Right.
But these actually go back. There was a major study by Cornell University in 2017. It studied online news accounts and news stories about these death by selfies. At that point, it created this term Kilfie, kill plus selfie. The survey back then in 2017 showed that India at that time took the top spot for deaths by selfies, accounting for over half the cases. Fast forward to this year. In the latest survey published this year, India is still at the very top of the list at 271 cases reported between March of 2014 and March of this year.
Okay.
And also, this particular law firm released its findings of analysis of Google News accounts of selfies that resulted in injury or death. Also in line, India at the top place. The U.S. ranked second with 45 selfie-related deaths, followed by Russia at 19. Also, so we have multiple evidence database of insurance comparison website reaching the same conclusion as well.
I see. So what kind of circumstances lead to these fatalities?
Right, so the most danger zone was heights. So high places,
yes.
cliffs, waterfalls, rooftops, bridges. And then in recent weeks, we have seen from India these viral videos of people being chased by elephants in safaris. And from August, 2 cases in August alone. So it seems that the tourists got out of their safari vehicles, which you're not supposed to. And then elephants chase them out and nearly trample them. Yes, elephants are herbivores. They do not eat meat. But if they step on you, that's it. Yeah, that is it. And here's the thing, though. There were also secondary damages because especially if you are falling, and this happened especially in India, people jumped in after the victims to try to save them, and that led to further drownings or further falls.
Oh, no.
Right. So the big question is, why?
Please don't.
Please don't. But why would you do this? Well, psychologists do say that the shift to these dangerous selfies and even fatal selfies, it happens when pursuit of online validation. So that's just a fancy way of saying likes and views that overrides judgment. Yeah.
Not worth it.
Right.
Well, thank you for going over all the Waggly news. We'll check in with you tomorrow. Thank you, Haley.
Have a great day.